This week is World Breastfeeding Week, so of course you catch me here. Breastfeeding is celebrated every year in the first week of August, championed by WHO and UNICEF to generate public awareness and support for breastfeeding. For one, I am completely impressed by breastfeeding because tell me a concept that is greater or a phenomenon that is greater than the fact that the female body can instinctively, independently create food for her offspring, that her offspring can completely rely on this sole source of nutrition. Ah, it's got a woman. And you know what's funny? A doctor once told me that the component of a poor mad woman on the street, the component of her breast milk is similar to the component of the breast milk of the richest woman in the world. And that's just like, of course, it is arguable that as a result of different diets, there'll be minor differences, but in itself, the breast milk of a woman is a complete whole super powerful like boom. Wow. Shout out to women for real, man. Like it's so next level, it's so otherworldly, it's so out of this world. While I am pro fed is best, I am more pro exclusive breastfeeding because it is really the best thing that you can do for your infant, hands down. For women who can lactate, 6 months exclusive breastfeeding, you should not even negotiate if you are lactating well. For World Breastfeeding Week, I'm going to just talk about some myths and some truths about breastfeeding. Now, these truths are based on my own experience as a mother who has breastfed. One of the myths that I've read is that lactation cookies or lactation teas and lactation concoctions they don't work. They do. Oh. While breastfeeding, anytime I was like feeling low on my supply, I know that I would just have to whip up one tea or the other, or buy breastfeeding cookies from one a trusted brand or the other, and I honestly saw my supply increase. So researchers that say that lactation cookies and lactation teas they don't work, I don't know what they're talking about because they did work for me. Another myth is that every mom lactates. Not true. Not every mom has that privilege to lactate, and it's okay. Breastfeeding doesn't come easily to every mom, and that's just fine. If it comes easily to you, thank God for you. If it doesn't come easily to you, do not beat yourself up. Keep it moving and just do what's best for your child. One myth that is crazy and like I want to know where the myth started from is that palm wine will increase your breast milk supply. Who is that drunkard mom that drank palm wine and said it increased her breast milk? It did not work for me. In fact, I know the funny thing because I was in the hospital for a long time after having my child. I was in the hospital for 8 weeks. So yes, I saw things upon things. I saw mothers and mother-in-laws bringing kegs, 5 kg kegs, 5 liter kegs rather, 5 liter kegs of palm wine to their daughters that just had children, saying that it will help with their breast milk. Heh. I don't know if it helped them with their breast milk. And for me, not only did not help me with my breast milk, it made my daughter. In fact, that night my daughter did not sleep. She cried, and the mom guilt held me by the throat and refused to let me go because here I am high off palm wine, thinking that it will help my daughter. Help, oh. Help my pikin at all. Please don't drink palm wine to increase your breast milk supply. It doesn't work. I mean, it didn't work for me, so that's that. Another myth is that breastfeeding mothers cannot menstruate. Not only will you menstruate, you can also get pregnant. So you can be breastfeeding, you can be menstruating, and you can be pregnant all at the same time. Take it. Take it. I started saying my period exactly 4 weeks after my child, and I was breastfeeding, actively breastfeeding. I was lactating like a cow. So Of course, you can see your period while you're breastfeeding, and you can get pregnant while you're breastfeeding. Those of you that don't see your period until you stop breastfeeding, go and do Thanksgiving in church, but it really does happen to other people like me. Another myth that I feel like is just plain ignorance is that you can breastfeed your child and still give them water. You can breastfeed your infant and still give them water. No, you can't. No, you shouldn't. I mean, you can, right? You can take a cup or a bottle and put it in your infant's mouth and give them water. You can do that, but you should not do that. You should not do that because it is so harmful to your child. The breast milk is complete. All the hydration that your your infant will need, that your child will need, that your baby will need, it's all in your breast milk, at least up until 6 months. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. I know your mothers and your grandmothers and your mother-in-laws, I can hear their voices whispering to me from afar, telling me that, oh, we gave you water when you were a child. Yes, mama, you did. In how many decades ago? This is 2025. We know better. We're doing better. Period.